Lumos. Hey guys! Hello! My name is Sarah, if you did not know that already. I make videos with my cousin Sav. I am one half of BookMonsters11 and she's the other half, and I will have a video of hers linked right here. You should go watch it. Harry Potter spells tag. Let's just do it. Expecto Patronum. A childhood book that is connected to good memories. Mysterious Benedict Society by Trenton Lee Stewart. I read this book in 5th grade. It was one of the first book series that I got really obsessed with. I really loved it and it makes me happy thinking about it. Expelliarmus, a book that took you by surprise. Definitely Allegiant. I got this book expecting nothing more than just a conclusion to a trilogy, and then my friend spoiled it for me on purpose, and then I read the ending and cried. Prior Incantado, the last book you read. This was the last book, not including a book I read for homework, that I finished, but this is actually the last book that I read because I am currently reading it right now. I am trying to finish the series before VidCon. This is slowly becoming my favorite book ever. It's beautiful, and I just dropped my wand. There's a new day dawning. It's just around the bend. By the way, can we talk about the fact that I have a golden snitch on my bookshelf and a time turner necklace and a wand? I have Hermione's wand in a little wand box. I'm Harry Pottered out right now. Whoosh. Alohomora, a book that introduced you to a genre that you had not considered before. The Glass Sentence by S.E. Grove. I hadn't read a historical fiction or historical fantasy or anything since American Girl books in like 4th grade. When I picked this up and really started liking it, I thought that was really cool. It takes place in the year 1891 and it's a really good book. I haven't finished it yet. It's very thick. I haven't had time to. But I'm really excited to pick this back up again because I'm really liking it so far. Ridiculous, a funny book you've read. I feel like it would be wrong for me to pick anything other than Percy Jackson because Percy Jackson just had me laughing out loud the entire time I was reading the series. It's wonderful. If you for some reason have not picked up the series yet, you definitely should. But because that's kind of a more classic answer, I guess, or a more common answer, I'm also going to pick The Martian by Andy Dwyer. Andy Dwyer, sorry. Andy Dwyer is a character from Parks and Rec. I have not finished this book yet either, just because I haven't had time. I only got like this far, but in the how many pages I've read 15 pages and I've already laughed out loud so many times. The movie was fantastic and so funny, and this book does not disappoint. Sonorous! A book you think that everyone should know about. The Darkest Minds, The Darkest Minds, Darkest Minds. I cannot say this enough. The Darkest Minds. It might be replaced with Miss Peregrine's over there soon, but this was my favorite book for a really long time. The Darkest Minds by Alexandra Bracken. It's fantastic, it's beautiful, it's a mix of dystopian with a little bit of like fantasy and sci-fi even. It's like a superhero story kind of. It's beautiful, it's wonderful. The writing is amazing. I highly, highly recommend it. It's so addicting, I could not put it down. I ignored several responsibilities and ignored several homework assignments to finish this book. But just because I want to talk about this one more, also Miss Peregrine's Home for Peculiar Children by Ransom Riggs. This story is stealing my heart, you guys. It's beautiful. I love Ransom Riggs' writing style. I used 2 quotes from this book in an essay I wrote recently, and it seems like every quote you look up is so beautifully constructed and profound and sarcastic at the same time. It's so great, and there's all kinds of cool vintage pictures in here, and it's becoming a movie September 30th, which makes me really happy because September 30th is an important date in this book. It's being directed by Tim Burton. It looks so good. I'm so excited, you guys. You should definitely all know about this book. This is beautiful. Obliviate, a book you would like to have forgotten that you read. I'm gonna go with Allegiant by Veronica Roth again, just because I really hate the ending. I really wish I could forget it so that I could read the rest of the series and just ignore that it happened. I already do that. I just ignore that this book was a thing and they lived happily ever after, right? Imperio, a book you had to read for school. This is one of my favorites of those, A Tale of Two Cities by Charles Dickens. Once you analyze this book, it is very hard to read, but if you had a great English teacher like I did who was able to explain it for you, it's so good. It's so good. I love this book and I recommend it if you're up for a challenge. Crucio, a book that was painful to read. I'm gonna go with The 100 by Cass Morgan. I love the show and there's a special place in my heart for these books, and I do love these books. That's why they're on my favorites shelf behind me. But you know, there's some parts that they're just a little bit cringeworthy, you know, and I don't know. They're a little bit painful to read, but I do recommend this series. It's an easy read and it's a fun story, I think. And lastly, Avada Kedavra. A book that could kill. Interpret as you will, it says. I'm gonna take that one of two ways, a pessimistic way and an optimistic way. First, let's do pessimism. I don't have the book with me right now. I lent it to a friend and I think I got it back, but I don't know what I did with it. If I stay, it's very sad. I cried so many times during the movie. It makes you do some soul searching. An optimistic way, a book that could kill, as in a book that like kills all your time. It's just that good. It raises your standards for how books should be. Oh no, my snitch. If I had caught in that, I would have won the Quidditch World Cup. I'm gonna have to bring out these again. I've raved enough about them in this video, and in other videos, and I probably will rave more about them in the future, so I'm sure I don't need to explain. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Subscribe down below if you are not subscribed already, if you would like to see more videos with my cousin and I. Give this video a big thumbs up if you liked it, and you should go watch my last video and Sav's last video. They will both be on the end slate that is about to roll, and I hope you have a wonderful, fantastic day. I will see you guys later. Bye! Oh, I should turn off the light. Knox. Make a really bad wizard if I misplace my wand. Lumos. Hi guys. No, okay. Harry Potter. Prior Incantado, the first book you read. No, that's wrong.